Hi everyone and welcome back to Budget with V. Today is my third cash stuffing for the month of June and I have this money here to cash stuff, which should be $345. In addition to this, I opened my savings tin and I put a question on Instagram for people to guess how much that I had in here. But I was really pleased when I opened it because I had $160 in here, which is a lot more than I expected. So it did add up, all of the coins, all of the little bits and bobs that I put in here did add up. So in total, in notes, we had 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 115. And so that means there's $45 in coins here that I'll bank. What I'm actually going to do so I can restuff it is I'm going to take this 5 out and put a 50 in, and that gives all of the money. I'll just put that 5 in the tin. This should be 160. Let me just double check that. 50, 70, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yes. Cool. So let's start with this just because it's easier. So 70, 90, 1, 10, 20. So 120 of this is going to Japan. And I'm not going to recount this money because I know this is right. And I know that 100 of this paycheck is going to Japan as well. So I'm going to do 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. So that should give us 220 for this week going into Japan. And this is my final fortnight of my pay needing to pay towards Japan. If you didn't see my last video, I was able to put a big chunk towards Japan. So from now on, it's only my husband's pay every second week that we'll be putting towards Japan, 250, and that should get us to our goal. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 80, 90, 220. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to pop that in here to reallocate. I don't know if I'll have time this video. I might have to do a separate video on that. And then that leaves us with 10, 20, 30, and 40. And I might just swap that because there's a couple of things I want to break it down into. I think I'm going to put $30 into trip because we need to pay and save up for this because we're going for a weekend away. It's the 14th of the 6th. So I'm going to put $30 into there. And I don't think this is... Oh, we're going to add a 5 later. But I'll just do this money and we'll come back. So 20, 30. Cool. And then I'm going to put an extra 5 towards my birthday. Like that. Now, I have got something organised for my birthday that I've already picked out. So we're going to need to save for that. So we've got 45 in there, and then we've got $5 left of that extra money from the tin. And let's pop that in to... I might put it in here for this little savings challenge, which we're saving 5s up to put some extra money for that trip or something fun like date night or cinema or I don't know, just something like that. Okay, so that's that bonus money dealt with. All right, and we've done Japan, so let's just start from here. Is there anything getting stuffed in here? I don't know if there is, you know. No, there's actually nothing in there. Let's go into sinking funds next and go through here. So buffer, we're not doing. Time off, nope. Christmas is getting stuffed. That's getting $20. And I said it's the 14th, didn't I? So $20. I did take 20 out of here. I can't remember if I told you, because I bought a Christmas gift. How's your Christmas savings going? Almost at the middle of the year, which seems a bit crazy to me. Yeah, it doesn't feel like we should be there already, but I guess we are. So that's 2 Santa hats. We're doing really well with this tracker. So we've got 250 in the bank, 270. I think I did condense some of these envelopes off camera just to get the cash for this stuffing, to be honest. Trip is getting another 5, so I should have done that before, but that's okay. So another 5 in there. So that gives us 35, and we need 475, I believe, by the middle of August, plus spending money. Home maintenance, we're skipping. Furniture is getting 5, and I forgot to clean this off, but I'll just do that. So this is 105 in there. Well, there should be. So we have 100 in placeholder, and then we're adding $5. So that's saving for a new couch. And then in tech, we're adding 5 as well, and this is saving for a new vacuum cleaner. I did see one that I want, and it's like $2.95 on sale. So we're a bit far away from that, really. But I'm wondering if maybe putting some of my hopeful tax return to get one, because I think that would be good. Vet is getting skipped, but we'll add to that next time. Okay, so that one's done. Annuals is getting skipped this time. We've done, did I add? Yes, so I'm adding an extra 5 to savings at the front here. So we'll put that into this challenge as well. Why not? So that's another 5. So we'll do this little 5. We've got 15 in there. This saves 40. So once it reaches 40, I'll reallocate that into maybe the trip, because we will need to boost that. Okay, so that's it for in there. Whoops. We are going back to this annual one, and we're going to add $5 more to this back envelope for F1. So we've got $30 in the bank, and hopefully we'll be able to add a bit more into that soon too. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm all over the place. Let's see what we have left. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. No, that's right. So the rest is my fortnightly spending money, which we start in my binder for. And I think, so I get $20 spending money that I allocate to myself out of this 200, and then I take whatever I scratch off. So $10 of that 20 is going into the trip for the cruise, and the other 10 will go into splurge. Cool. So that's done. Let's have a look here at which one we're going to do next. So number 8 and number 6. So that's this one. So next time we'll save $5. We've been really lucky with these. So $5 next time. Cool, so that's done. So we'll put this 10 into trips. So 10 into here. At the moment, we're trying to build this up to pay back our IOU of 160 to my account for the flights that I purchased for that trip. And then the only other thing is savings, which I add $5 every fortnight, just to be consistent, really. And it does add up. I'm now over 300, which is awesome, because I did have, I think, 500 in here at one point, but I used some for like a trip away. Cool. So that's it for this binder. The rest is going to go into challenges, which I'm really excited about because there's a couple I want to finish. So we're going to go to seasonal and complete this one. Oh, sorry. So I'm going to swap this 10 for a 20. And we're going to do the last two icons. So we'll do pink snowman and a light blue mug. Cool. And that one saved us $25. So that's done. And I might put the completed money in the back for reallocation. Oops. So we have this envelope here that we put our completed money in. So that's 25, just a little mini challenge. The other one I want to complete is this one, which I did swap a $100 note because I needed to change. So this I think needs 50. So we've got 20, 30, 45, and 50. So 20, 30, 40, 50. So 120, 30, 40, 50, 150 in the breakfast club. Awesome. So that one's another one done. Love completing some challenges. Put that in the back as well. Be a good reallocation. The other one I want to try and finish is this one here, which, yeah, we'll have to see if we can. But I think I'm going to try my best. Okay, so purple, which is 10, and purple, which is 10, so that's 20. So that's 2 lines. Let's keep going. So $2 and $2 is $4. We'll keep that in mind. So $4, a 10, and a 10. It's another 20. Okay, I'm just going to put a $5 note, and we are owed $1. So yellow and pink, so that's 23. So that's 20, and then we owe it $2 now. So that's a 5. Still owe it $2. And a yellow. So we can put in a 5, and that and that puts the $2 in. I hope that makes sense. So we have 4 more rolls. So another yellow, so 3 and a 2, so that's a 5. I'm so excited to be finishing such a big one. Did I put that in? I think I did. And 2 and 10, so 12. So we owe $2. So purple and a red. So we owe it $2. Let's do this and just see, because I do have some coins, I think. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. $90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210. Wait. That confused me. Hang on. All right. So I can't remember. I think we owe it $2. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 215. And I'm just going to take these out and add another 10, and then I've added extra, but that's fine. Okay, what did we save? So money marbles from Save with Sophie saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 225 plus 25 is 250 plus 150 is $400 in completed challenges today. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to double check that is right, because I do think 400 would be a good amount for reallocation. So let me have a look. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4. So $400. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. And we have more money left over than I thought we would for some reason. Like maybe I've forgotten something, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 left. So let's start with rock, paper, scissors and see. 15, of course. So 5, 10, 15 into here. Okay, so this now has 20, 40, 50, and $60, and we're almost halfway with that one. We have $9 left. We have this $5 challenge. Ooh. There's so many I want to do. I think I want to do some more of this Snoopy one from Budgeting with Sarah. So hopefully I get 2 yellows, which are $2.50 each. So, okay, yellow. Oh my God, I'm scared. So that's $2.50. I'm gonna go. Oh, yes. Okay, I was right. Okay, so that's $5. So that's got 15 now. Oh, I love this challenge. It's so cute. And then I've got $4, and I think I want to put something in here, which is my little sea saver. So I'm going to put $2 in here. So I'm going to do this little seahorse and add $2 to here. I've got 6 now. Oops. Okay. $2. I might add that to colour the alphabet, I think. So we're just going to fill in this green B. Cool. So that's all of my money stuffed for today. What are we sitting on? Yeah, 20 minutes. So we better stop there, and I will reallocate the money from the Japan savings, and maybe even reallocate this money in that same video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you're doing this weekend, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye.